Hello and welcome to Ellen Ruth Soap. I'm Ellen and today, I'm excited to do this. I'm going to be making soap donuts. I've done this before and loved them, so I'm going to do it again. I've got these really adorable cavity molds. So what I'm going to do is on day one, we'll pour out the molds, let them set, pop them out. The next day I'll pour the other half and set them on top because I want a whole and complete donut for the fragrance. And this is what inspired me. This is so divine. Dark chocolate orange from Bramble. Let me tell you, if you like chocolate, hello. This is, oh, this is foodie all over the place. Good. So, and it does, of course, discolor. It's got vanillin and it's going to discolor. So we're just going to run with the discoloration. It discolors to brown. So being a foodie thing, I'm going to be using organic cacao powder in the base of this donut to color it. Let's just go with the brown and make these chocolatey. It smells like chocolate. It's divine. I'm so excited. Can you tell? For the top, after I get the donuts made, I'm going to just do a melt and pour drizzle and some sugar pearls. Keep it kind of simple on top, but yeah, I'm super excited to do these. So this is a 2-day process. I'm going to make my oils and lye solution today and split them in half. I'll use my scale, split everything in half. Half will get poured today. We'll just set the other half aside and tomorrow we'll mix it up. So 2-day process. Get everything pulled together and let's make some wonderful chocolate donut soaps. So it smells really good in here, let me tell you. I have got my oils split in 2 batches. To these we have the cacao powder, heavy cream powder, colloidal oats, and kaolin clay, and the fragrance. That's what's in the oils here. And then over here is my lye solution, which has the cane sugar, silk, and sodium lactate. So this is half the batch. I have the other half sitting off in a safe place for tomorrow. And I'm not sure how far we'll get, so I have my molds on trays here in case I need to move them because these are kind of floppy and when they're liquidy. So it's good to have them on a tray in case you need to move it so I can keep working out here. I'm going to hand stir this together and we'll stick blend as needed. I have no idea if this is going to go fast, so it's just one color, no swirling, pretty basic. All right, let's get the lye in here. Oh, I wish I had smell-o-vision. I really do. If you're a foodie scent lover, do yourself a favor and check out this fragrance. Seriously. All right, just going to hand stir this to emulsion and then I'll pop the stick blender in there if I need it. So I have 2 trays of my donuts ready to go. And I also have some little silicone cupcake molds in case I have extra. I didn't bother doing the math because I love having extra batter anyway. But there are really great ways to calculate and do like exact amount of soap batter for your project and all that. So you can do that. I'm kind of lazy. I don't do that. I just make flowers and owls and things with the extra. I love having extra because my family and friends, you know, always like to sample my soap, so that's what I do. I'm going to just stick blend this for a minute. Looks like I have just a teeny bit of ricing maybe. Not much. Just looked a little grainy to me. All right, that looks perfect. Looks perfect, smells even better. Let's get to pouring. And this is not the most, it's a little awkward, this dish, but I'm going to try. And I want these pretty full, right up to the top. All right, it's the next day, and I ended up getting 21 half donuts here, so theoretically I should be able to get 21 on my second pour. So what I need to do now is just get these out of the mold so I can go ahead and make my next batch, and then we'll come in and pop these down on top. And they unmold really nice. These are light, but I think they'll discolor a little more. I didn't put a lot of cocoa powder in there, but oh man, they smell great today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get these out of the mold, and then we'll get to our next step. It's the next day. I've got all of my first half of donuts out of the mold here, and we're gonna get ready to mix our lye in. All right, so here's the half of my oils, cocoa butter, or cacao, everything's in here. Got the lye. And it was funny, I said this was a 2-day process, and it's 2 days to get the donuts made, but it's actually a 3-day process because I can't decorate these until tomorrow when I pull them all out of the mold. So this is actually a 3-day thing, which is totally fine. But I don't know why I said 2-day. I was just thinking about the donuts. I wasn't thinking about the decorating of the donuts. So I'm just going to get this to a really light trace and get it poured down in, and then we will pop our other donut halves on top. All right, I've got it all poured, and I'm just going to let this set up for just a minute or two before I put those in, because I don't want them to like smush down too far. I want them to sit on top and not be too smushy. So let's just give it a minute and we'll come back. Okay, let's give this a try here. Got my donut top, and I'm going to just rest it really carefully down on top and hope that it doesn't go sideways too much. There we go. It's the next day, and these smell amazing. Oh my goodness. So I'm just gonna clean the little edges up here, and I had originally planned on doing a melt and pour drizzle on these, but I'm actually gonna make a small bit of cold process and do a drizzle. I just like the consistency of that better, and I wanted to try it. So I'll get that prepped, and we'll come back and just decorate these up. But for now, I just need to get them out of the mold. So I'm getting ready to decorate my little donuts here. I'm so delighted with these. They're nice little almost 5-ounce donuts. They smell great. Unfortunately, I don't have any more of this fragrance to use, so I am going to lightly scent my drizzly frosting with this chocolate mint, which I thought kind of goes with the chocolate orange. I just put a teeny little bit in here because I just wanted a little something kind of going with the chocolate theme. And that fragrance from Nurture Soap says that it does discolor to dark brown. So with that being said, here is my lye water solution for my frosting, and I did put titanium dioxide in here to keep it on the lighter side. So what I'm planning on doing is I have 2 piping bags ready. One has a medium small, just a round open tip, and this one has a very tiny, where is it? There it is, just a really tiny little open tip. And I want to frost I want to pipe it while it's very loose and just sort of drizzle it on. I'm going to do some of the with the titanium dioxide, a light frosting, and then I'm going to use my gingerbread brown in some to kind of make like a chocolate drizzle. And then I have my sprinkles that I'll do on top. So that's sort of what I'm going for here. And I want to pipe this at a very loose consistency because I want it to sort of drip down and drizzle. So I'm not going for a super thick trace here. I'll just get these blended together and stick blend maybe just for a minute, get a nice light trace, and we'll get them in the piping bags and let them sit till they're a pretty loose, pipeable consistency. And this chocolate mint smells great. And I sort of just held the bottle up next to one of these donuts to my nose and sniffed them at the same time. And I feel like they're very complimentary. So I wish I had more of that chocolate orange, but I used the entire bottle that I had was the correct ounces for the donuts. So I didn't have any left over. All right, I'm gonna just run my stick blender in here for just a minute and get this nice and emulsified. All right, I've got my piping bags here, and the white one is very, very loose, but that's good because I want it drizzly. So it's going to be a little messy here, which is why I have them on these trays that I can wash off real easy. So let me see. I mean, it's really loose, but that's good because I want to just drizzle it. See?